Question 10 is all about London taxis. There's a lot of information here to take in, so let's just read it through, make sure we understand what we're looking at before we look at the question. It says the table shows typical ranges for fares and journey times for London taxis. So we can see here that London taxis have 3 different tariffs. It would appear that what you pay depends on the time of day at which you travel and then how far you're travelling and how long your journey is. So it gives an example. It says a journey of 5 miles. So a journey of 5 miles. So that would be, when we think about distance up to, it must be along this row. Okay. At midnight. Okay. So at midnight. So it wouldn't be in this bracket here. Okay. It wouldn't be in this bracket here. Every night 10 till 6 a.m. it would be here. Would cost between £28 and £32 depending on the length of time of the journey. So that makes sense. It says use the table to answer the following questions, and we've got several questions here. So let's tackle part A first. It says use the table to answer this question. Peter hires a taxi on a Thursday, okay, at 10:25 a.m. for a journey of 2 miles. So it's up to 2 miles. So we're going to be looking at this row here in this case. And it's Thursday at 10:25 a.m. Okay, so it's not going to be night time. So we can rule out tariff 3. Monday to Friday, 6 a.m. till 8 p.m. So it's going to be this block here, okay? So what is the least amount he should be charged? I think that's going to be £8.40. What is the earliest time he would get there? Okay, so in that row it's saying that the approximate journey time is 10 to 20 minutes, okay? He's leaving at 10:25, so if the minimum journey time is 10 minutes, he's going to arrive at 10:35 a.m. Okay, let's have a look at part B. It says Joanna and her friends are out together on a Friday at 11:30 at night, 23:30 p.m. Okay, they are staying at the same hotel, which is about 3.5 miles away. They could hire a taxi, or they could buy tickets on the Underground Tube costing £4 each. There are 5 friends. Explain how it is possible that hiring a taxi might save money or cost more money. You must show all your working for both of these possibilities. Right, so first things first. We know that the tube tickets are £4 each and there's 5 of them. So we know that the tube tickets are going to cost 5 lots of £4. So the tube's going to be £20. So we just need to work out whether the taxi is going to be more expensive or cheaper. So a taxi on a Friday night at 11:30 p.m. So it's going to be this nighttime column here. Okay, it's 3.5 miles away. So we're going to be looking at this row here. This is up to 4 miles. It's going to be between £17 and £27. Okay, so it's tariff 3. We'll just write that down so the examiner knows we're looking in the right place. Up to 4 miles. Okay, the taxi will cost between £17 and £27. This means it could be £3 cheaper to go by taxi, or it could be £7 more. This question about an airline is a little similar in that you're having to read lots of information and come to a conclusion. So pause the video, have a read of it and see what you think. Press play when you're ready to see it. It says airlines publish flight records showing the percentage of flights that arrive on time at their destinations. An extract from these flight records is shown below. So we've got this table that shows flights from Curdale to Belstow in the autumn of 2012. So these are the airlines, 3 different airlines, 3 different flight numbers, the rates at which they arrive on time and the average ticket prices. It says Holly intends to fly on this route to go to an appointment. If her flight arrives on time, she can catch a free bus. If it arrives late, then she must catch a taxi, costing £25. Which airline should Holly choose to travel with? You must consider each of the airlines and you must give a reason for your choice of airline and also reasons for not choosing each of the other airlines. So let's have a look at them one by one. If we look at the top one, Far Flung. Okay, so the ticket would be £100. Okay, and the likelihood of being late is going to be 26%. So 26% chance of being late. If that happens, then she's going to get charged another £25. Okay, Celtic Flights. The ticket's going to be £65, so it's cheaper. And with this, they're 99% on time most of the time, so it's only got a 1% chance of being late. And Rolier, their ticket is also £65, but they've got a 4% chance of being late. Okay, so based on all the evidence, I would say I would rule out Far Flung because they're more expensive than the other 2 to start with. Even if I paid the £25 for the taxi, if these 2 are late, it's still cheaper than the cost of the ticket with Far Flung. And you've got a massive chance of being late with Far Flung airlines. I think that Celtic Flights is the best choice because they have a cheap ticket and the lowest chance of being late. So we just need to write something to that effect, really. Celtic Flights is the best choice as the ticket is cheap and the risk of being late is low. I haven't quite finished answering the question though, because it also says I must have a reason for not choosing each of the other 2 airlines. So we can say Far Flung is expensive and unreliable, and you are more likely to be late. And Rolier has a comparable price ticket but is more likely to be late.